Ladies and gentlemen, pigeons and ducks, we present to you audio omelets. This is our weekly improvised music program where we, using the help of the RC505 Mark II magical looping machine, take randomized ingredients from across the internet, fold them up into a beautiful omelet for your delight. Now, we do it all on the spot. None of it is pre-planned or rehearsed. And I know you're already asking, listen, where are these ingredients coming from? The internet is such a vast place. Well, I'm here to tell you. Ingredient number one comes to you from autochords.com. This allows me to randomize a key and chord progression. So I click randomize and it tells me, for instance, D major. And it would like for the chord progression to be D to G to D to A. Now, ingredient number two comes from the Google random number generator. I come in here and I set the minimum to 40 and I set the maximum to 300. Now the reason for that is because on the 505, when you select a tempo, that's the range you get to choose from, is 40 to 300. So we give it every possibility. I click generate, it tells me 177. And that is gonna sound this fast. And now, the third and the final and the last, but not the least ingredient, comes to you from generatormix.com/random image generator. And this allows me to do just that. I generate myself a random image, and that image becomes the topic of the song. Like I have to freestyle about what I'm seeing here. And I'm sure you already see me smiling. Don't worry, I'm not leaving you in the dark. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you to see it too. So this is what our image is for the first song. There's this little snaky boy with a Santa hat on. So that's what the song is gonna be about. Pretty straightforward stuff. Pretty straightforward stuff. So now the only thing left to do is to do it. a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Maybe we can spend a little time around the holidays, my dear. Cause I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Maybe we can spend a little time around the holidays, my dear. When the weather gets cold, make you shiver. Here I come, yep, ice leather. Huh. And I'm here to deliver a beer that'll hit you in the liver. Uh-oh, girl, look at them bangs. They looking so good, but check out my fangs. They going right in with the poison. Call all your boys in them and see if they can come and contain me. Maybe animal control can try to restrain me. Whoa, but it really isn't likely. I'ma slither off nightly. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Maybe we can spend a little time around the holidays, my dear. Said I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Maybe we can spend a little time around the holidays, my dear. You wanna come and kick it for a while? What's wrong? I didn't know you didn't like a reptile. Huh. Well, oh, what the hell? You're gonna have to lay next to my tail while it rattles. Girl, you kinda battle with your anxiety. You feel you got your rattle. Just like me, yeah, you might be. Except you're turning so sick. Now you're light green like me. Like my skin is, whoa, let me shed it. Wait a minute, gonna have to call the medic. Cause I get that venom in your inner, that's the end of it. That's the end of it, ooh, that's the sentencing. So I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Maybe we can spend a little time around the holidays, my dear. Cause I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Maybe we can spend a little time around the holidays, my dear. On snow patrol, I could probably swallow a whole rabbit hole. Yeah, I'm looking like a big monk, walking around with that leather on like a punk, like a what did you want? Am I coming half the spring, kinda sprung, boy? What do you wanna see when that tongue, boy? Boy, you sniff the air with you, huh? Yo, and I don't gotta care what you play with you, cause I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Don't you wanna spend a little time around the holidays, my dear? I can wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We can spend a little time around the holidays, my dear.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Little snaky. You ripped that one up, man.
Little snaky. So, you see, that's how it goes.
I don't know how you do it.
That is simply, whoops, too many buttons. Simply how it goes. So, we're going to give you another one. We come right on over back to onchords.com. And it tells me C major. This time, the main chord progression being A minor to F to C to G. And then I come to, oh boy, my nose feels funny. I come to Google's random number generator. I click generate, it tells me 47. Oh boy, that is slow. I am still scrolling. Oh no, it's gonna want another ballot out of me. Remember last week we did fine, but holy crap. And then now for the random image.
It's however it makes you feel, man.
What have we here? Oh, amplifier. Hey, it's music related.
It's branded.
That's fine. We've learned that matters not.
Right. What kind of headphones are those? Is that Sennheiser?
Audio Technica?
Oh, yeah.
Possibly.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're definitely right.
Yep, on the Marshall. Looks like a combo amp.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you have it. So put this here. And gonna try it.
Oh, yeah.
man. I'm in my fortress of solitude. I'm not in the mood. Headphones on loud, amp is way up. Imagine the crowd, I'm amping way up. My fortress of solitude. I'm not in the mood. Headphones are loud, amp is way up. Imagine the crowd is amping me up. But I gotta bring it back before I jump right off that ledge. You're gonna know what? You're gonna need a whole probably can of play to wipe my stain right off of the wood grain. Low, and to get that memory up out of your brain. Horrible, awful. I turn up the Marshall. We cranking the gain up, turning it way up, calling the neighbors, calling the police. Ain't nobody hold me. Turn it down, man, keep it under a rumble. That's all that they told me. My fortress of solitude. I'm not in the mood. Headphones are loud, amp is wake up. Imagine the crowd is amping me up. My fortress of solitude. I'm not in the mood. Headphones are loud, amp is wake up. Imagine the crowd is amping me up. Fortress of solitude. My fortress of solitude. Well, that's where I go. Where do I go when I don't want nobody to know? Well, you can find me right there, sitting right there, and I'll be there alone. If you wanna come through that doorway, boy, you better disappear. Cause if you a person, then you cannot be in here, sitting right here. Cause my fortress of solitude. I'm not in the mood. Headphones are loud, amp is wake up. Imagine the crowd is amping me up. In my fortress of solitude. I'm not in the mood. Up, amp is way loud. Imagine the crowd amping me up. Sometimes you have to take a step, then turn it up, then turn it back, then take a breath. When you're sitting here and you're turning them knobs and you're feeling real bad and all you wanna do is sob, just don't, just smoke, do whatever you can, just hope. And turn that thing up super loud until it all blows in your fortress of solitude. You're not in the mood, headphones are loud, amp is wake up. Imagine the crowd is amping you up like a fortress of solitude. You're not in the mood, headphones are loud, the amp is wake up. Imagine the crowd is amping you up.
So slow. It was fine though.
It was, yeah, I don't know why I decided to have like the amping me up vibe on that. I just couldn't, I didn't know what to do. And I couldn't find my way to sing through it. I couldn't ballad my way out of it like I did last week. So I was like, all right, we're just gonna do something weird.
All right, you get one more though.
We're gonna do something weird. So we're gonna do another one, and this one won't be nearly as weird. So we click randomize. It tells us C.
Actually, no promises. Okay.
Major. Yeah, true that. It could be even more weirder. C major, and the main chord progression is gonna be C to G to A minor to F. We come to the number generator. I click generate. It tells us 232. Just the whiplash of,
Yeah.
you know.
Wow. Yeah. 232. Wow.
Give you the slow click for it. But listen, we don't back down. What is it? Never back down. Never what? And then we click generate, and it tells me. Sometimes these pictures, man. It's like so. Like you'll get a bunch of. I don't know, like actual images of stuff, and then every once in a while you just get a. Oops. Uh-oh. And then every once in a while, there you go. You just get like a little cartoon. It's a lady getting her little groceries.
I think you should have up to like 10 vetoes. We should give ourselves 10 vetoes. Because then that'll give us like a little bit of creative control, but not a lot.
Nah, well, that,
then it's a gamble too. You're like, oh, I can't, and then you can't go back. You know.
I feel like that sort of defeats the whole purpose of the show if we're allowed to reject ingredients.
So if there's millions, do you not reject ingredients when you're making omelets? Do you put like cinnamon in your omelets?
I would if I told you that I'll take whatever random 3 ingredients you give me and put in this omelet, and that was the ingredient you gave me. I wouldn't get to be like, well, but not that one.
Yeah, would you ever say that though? Like, give me an omelet with 3 just totally random ingredients, or would you like slightly?
We do it every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, in fact.
Yeah, those are
exclusively on YouTube.
Random ingredients.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Click, clack, 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 click, clack, clack, clack. Oh, let me mute. It's like the backwards of what we just played, kind of. to the grocery. And they asked me, what's that paper or plastic? What lettuce or cabbage? Are those grapes or a radish? What? They asked me, paper or plastic? Is that lettuce or cabbage? Are those grapes or a radish? Wait. I'm a blind man at the grocery, don't know what any are, can you help me? Whoa, I feel these things, they're brown, but I don't know if they're apples or oranges, or maybe they're, I don't know, a potato, and I just dropped it on the floor. And I don't know if you picked it up and put it back in my cart. That's not smart, cause if I find out you did, I'm gonna have to stab you straight in the heart. Didn't think that was coming, did you? Yeah, this bread thing is really sharp. They asked me, paper or plastic? Lettuce or cabbage? Are those grapes or a radish? They asked me, paper or plastic? Is that lettuce or cabbage? What grapes or a radish? Just kidding, I ain't blind, I'm just playing. I just wanna walk around, know what I'm saying? Mess around inside the grocery and the produce. Make sure that you go through hoops and throw away all the old food. And even if it's not old, you gonna have to throw it away, cause I'm touching every one of them every day. And I ain't even washed my fingers first, now I went right through and it lingers dirt all over them, put it on pause. Yeah, that's right, and he's like, what, paper or plastic? But is that lettuce or cabbage? Yeah, grape or a radish? They asked me, paper or plastic? What lettuce or cabbage? What grape or a radish? Plastic though, cause these paper bags don't have handles. Now I gotta carry one at a time up the stairs in a line. Single file, can't walk beside each, cause I can't hold them beside me. Gotta hold them in front of my chest, like this, I guess. What, paper or plastic? Is that lettuce or cabbage? What are those grapes or a radish? What? Said paper or plastic? What, lettuce or cabbage? Yo, is that grapes or a radish? What?
Bag of groceries for you.
Holy crapola.
She was pretty jovious though.
It was, I mean, it was fun. I actually thought it was fun. Rapping about groceries.
Yeah, you know your vegetables and fruits and stuff, like bread, you know, stuff at the grocery store.
Yeah, I've been to the grocery once or twice in my life.
Right.
Well, that was the third song. Which means, unfortunately, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of Audio Omelettes. Now remember, Audio Omelettes comes out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, exclusively on YouTube. So make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, and we'll see you next week.